Hello everyone, happy Saturday and welcome back to Zelda Speedruns. Tonight we've got Game 1 of the Wind Waker Season 7 Challenge Cup Grand Finals between Nave357 and CubeDavid. Tracking tonight are Lotta Chiamaka and Joshi, and on commentary are Alexander Harold and Tanjo. I'm going to hand it over to the two of them. Enjoy the race, everyone.
Yeah, welcome everybody to the Challenge Cup Grand Finals. It's exciting stuff. The main tournament wrapped up earlier today. That Grand Finals.
Yeah, no spoilers.
Yeah, but now we have the Challenge Cup Finals between two very good runners. We have CubeDavid coming in from the winner's side bracket, where he's been undefeated so far. So he's been absolutely dominating the Challenge Cup bracket. But Nave, a challenger, coming up from the lower bracket, defeating some very strong runners to make it here. Looking to take not just one game, but 3 games off CubeDavid to take the title here for Challenge Cup. So should be some exciting Wind Waker today.
Yeah, we'll have to see how the seed wants to play out.
Yeah. Yeah, CubeDavid is pretty relatively new runner. Participated in mini blends earlier this year. At the start of the year, was in Group Jahala, which was the second highest group, where he finished second behind Magnus. But Nave beat Magnus in the lower bracket to make it here. Nave did not opted out of mini blends, but did participate in season 6 in the top 24, where unfortunately he was knocked out pretty early. But now's an opportunity for him to add a title to his collection. Nave, of course, a very talented, sly speedrunner as well. Was on GDQ this year, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's going to be close, especially since we have 2 different emotes against each other. Couldn't help it. Oh, we start off on Crescent.
Yeah, that's a nice start. Can quickly grab or peek this chest. And we're going to talk to our boat here to get the hints.
Well, we got Wind Temple. And, okay, we got Mulgara, Helmarok, and Goma required, so not a bad seed.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Tinkle statues are required.
That's nice. In season 7, we start with 3 Tingle statues, so we only need to collect 2 more.
Yep.
We're not sure what that's gonna lead to, but we'll see. Like you said, Wind Temple was hinted foolish, so that's nice. An entire dungeon that we can go mode.
Yep.
Pretty funny. We got Crescent Moon hinted foolish as well, even though we started on it. That's always always funny.
Classic.
Yep.
And Mother and Child has a leaf.
Okay.
Big
that's
find.
Really nice. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, leaf is one of the strongest items in Wind Waker. Really opens up a lot of movement options, and we can go quickly to Forest Haven here and do our standard opener, I would say, in season 7, which is to go to Cliff Plateau into Bird's Peak.
And it will actually be in logic. Oh, there's a slice of cheese on Beetle.
Nice. Yeah, unfortunately I can't afford that right now, but we can always pick that up at a later time. Beetle shows up at various islands in Wind Waker. Sometimes they sell different things, so you have to be a little careful with which Beetle you talk to, but...
Yeah, like I know Greatfish and Kakariko Beetle, or not Kakariko, Windfall Beetle don't sell the bait bag.
Right. Alright, we have Nave heading over to Outset instead. A pretty reasonable opener as well. You can get a lot of the checks on Outset. You can't get all of them. But actually today
Yeah.
we have Big Pig into Foolish, so we can actually take care of most of the checks here. That's also saving Grandma. We'll have to come back to later to do, but not a big deal. What else do we have? Okay, do you guys see on the rope bridge is a boomerang required? That's always a little... do we actually need a boomerang? Probably not.
It's been a while since I've seen a spiky on here. Double
Yeah, nice.
spiky.
Yeah. Spiky
Well,
by both
that's-
arrows. Hey.
Somewhat useful. At least it stops the lava.
Yeah.
Like in front of DRC.
Yeah, that's a nice thing in the Season 7 build is that Din's Pearl once again has the ability to freeze the lava, which is nice. So CubeDavid storing a chest in Cycle Plateau.
Oh, we got a bait
bottle.
bag. Or okay, a bottle.
Yeah. Wait, where's the bait bag? I don't know.
I think that might have been our opening item.
Gotcha. That makes sense. Okay. Yeah, it's in 7, the runners start with a random item. And yeah, bait bag start is interesting. It does open up a couple checks. The starting item has to open up at least one check. Bait bag lets you grab those DRI check, among others. And
Oh, he does. Must have stored the Ferrari's pearl.
yeah, Ferrari's Pearl on top of Cliff Plateau. Not required the pearl itself since we don't have Tower of the Gods, but the mail could be required. Well, not the seed.
Yeah, unfortunately not this seed. I mean, we did get
Yeah.
extra cash, so
That's
we can
true,
at least
yeah.
buy it. Buy that cheese.
Yeah, we can buy the cheese off of Beetle there. Also, with Forsaken Fortress, we also have the Tingle Mill in play here. That one's a 201 rupee
Yep.
check. So you do need a wallet, but you also need a lot of money. And it's not kind of a common thing in Wind Waker to need money at race settings, so see how the runners
To
manage.
be fair, in a lot of Zelda standard settings, it doesn't. You don't get it. You don't need a lot of money.
No.
It's when you start doing the sillier stuff.
We have a shard there in Jaboon's Cave. That's a nice find. We do need 8 shards to complete the Triforce, but they're not immediately useful.
Yeah, I was wondering if David was gonna get the fairy first. It was
Yeah,
like
nice little
I
thing
can
there.
get all of that at once, which is super convenient.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Oh, big raid.
Yeah, welcome on in, Raiders from Skyrius' stream. Welcome. This is the first game of the grand finals of the Wind Waker Randomizer Season 7 Challenge Cup. CubeDavid for 1 game advantage in specified because he came from the winner bracket. Peeking the headstone check there, it was just their spoils. Like,
Yeah.
looks like he's going back to outside here. That's interesting
Getting that roll clip.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, that roll clip lets us go.
The sail.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember because Nave used the sail at SGL as well. We were having fun times thinking whether or not it would be okay, but we didn't get any issues. So it's a funny little emote there. But yeah, interesting that Nate didn't go for the Cliff Plateau opener. I
Yeah.
wonder if he's waiting to maybe route that Bomb Island with that or something.
Ooh,
that's a
pickle
nice-
box.
Yeah, picked up box for a windfall is always nice. You don't have the orphan popping there anymore.
And we're probably going to be seeing Horseshoe here with that nice and early leaf.
Yep. Yeah, let's just skip the playing golf pretty early, or pretty easily rather. Golf, the chest itself isn't is hinted to be dead, but the combat cave could have something useful. So we'll see. CubeDavid with the advantage here of finding the bottle before outset. Gonna save Grandma here, get an early soup. We'll see if he turns it to night. It can be tricky because you do want to kind of route in Ghost Ship at some point in the seed. You don't know when you're gonna find Ghost Ship. So I could see like a hesitation here to not turn it to night right away. But
Yeah, I could see that too.
we'll see. It is a check, you know. So it's completely sensible one way or another, I think. He's struggling a little bit here with this final hole. The nut can kind of go in a very different direction, I think, than what you expect sometimes.
Yeah.
And it is affected by which way the wind blows too. So. Alright, CubeDavid's gonna go for the Jaboon clip that we saw earlier on Nave's side here to clip into Jaboon's cave. Yeah, this combat cave with just the hero sword can be quite tricky. Nave does have the leaf to briefly stun the Opula, but just the range of the hero sword is quite small, so timing on these pairs is actually quite tricky. And Nave's doing a pretty good job with it. Down the wings. Nicely done.
Will it have been worth it? Unfortunately not.
Yeah, nothing. Still gonna open it to see what it is. Just $10, not too bad.
However, I mean, the trip itself was still worth it for that picto box. So you're not having to worry about orphaning, like, the scandal.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a very easy to orphan if you go for an early windfall. Which now the runner is. CubeDavid gonna also go to Horseshoe here. And Nave's gonna head up to Diamond Step here. He's gonna go for a glitch called Diamond Step early. Which, normally you need the hook shot to enter this island, because there's no other way to get on top of the island. But with a good timing of the sail jump here, you can jump into the middle of the Octo whirlpool here before the Octo comes up. And the game will void you and place you on land, and that land happens to be on, Diamond Step Island.
And then we do some storage to get under the island. Well, not storage, but a Wind Waker dive to get under the island.
Yeah.
I did actually learn this, but I'm still not consistent with the whirlpool part.
Yeah, that can be tricky. If you go too late, you will just get caught by the Octo and have to save and reset and try again. But nicely done there by Nave, very fast. And he's just going to do the interior of the Diamond Step cave here. Hoping to find something out of logic. CubeDavid having a pretty good time with golf here. Has to do the combat cave. Oh, accidentally talking to old man Ho-Ho there.
Doesn't look like there's much on the second chest.
But it is going back, so that must have meant that this first one was spiky here.
I think it was.
Yeah, doing some nice parkour to get on top. And rewarded with a shard.
Jeez.
Alright. It's a good find, but probably Nave was hoping for something a little bit more powerful. Like a bow.
Yeah. Or hammer.
Or hammer, yeah. We'll see. Oh, and Nave's gonna go for a super swim now. He's gonna try to swim into Islet. So once he gets storage here, if you're foe sensitive, please look away from Nave's side of the screen. I'll let you know when it's safe to look back. But yeah, basically how the swims work is basically you have camera lock, which allows you to charge these frame perfect kind of going back and forth, which lets you build up a lot of negative speed. Looks like Nave should be okay. Just needs to get... Oh,
Ooh.
okay, he makes it in. Nicely done. You are free to look back now.
But that was
Nave's-
close, though.
Yeah, that was a little sketchy. But Nave does make it in. And yeah. Ooh, CubeDavid not quite getting into the octo. There's still a chance to actually void out here, but looks like CubeDavid's gonna just try again. Understandable.
And there's a
Hey!
bow in Islet, so that is
Nice.
bomb locked.
Yep. That is
Good
something
opportunity to get some cash here.
Yeah. There's about like 60 or 70 rupees in here. And yeah, an early bow is nice. You could even go to Boating Course now and grab the other bow that was hinted to get Fire and Ice before going to Windfall. That might be something that Nave looks to do here.
Oh yeah, because you could do a lot. Maybe required creep.
Yeah, you could really go quickly for that creep. You could even go back and do Needle Rock. That was hinted Pap the Helmarock King. There is one check you can't do there. Oh, but it was hinted Delivery Bag. Ah, but it's required, so you would have to double dip. But I could definitely see, if you go for the Fire and Ice, to actually just go grab the Path item in Needle Rock. Because it could be bombs. Or hammer.
Well, we are getting that bow at least, so...
Alright, CubeDavid is in Diamond Step now. Gonna make his way around this this cave. Just like Nave did earlier. I think he was able to maybe peek the chest from here, not having to go through the warp pot. It can be a little tricky, but we'll save the time to not go in the warp pot, which is nice. Oh, and CubeDavid equipping the pick though makes me think he's gonna go straight to Windfall here.
Yeah.
Alright, Nave with the Fire and Ice arrows. Very nice early find. Or just, nice to have early, rather. And CubeDavid's not gonna have that bow from Islet, not going for the swim.
I mean, fair enough.
Yeah.
You have plenty of things you can do.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say swims generally in Season 7 are fairly uncommon. I know Nave likes to go for them, but I think a lot of runners just opt to not swim. It's just easier routing sometimes, and sometimes it's actually better to not go for the swim. Okay, now Nave's gonna do his Cliff Plateau Bird's Peak Rock stuff. So he will pick up the bottle, pick up the useless pearl. I'm curious where he goes after this, though. Alright, CubeDavid getting storage here on Nighttime Windfall. He's gonna look to store the cutscene that plays when you turn on the windmill here.
And he already stored opening the door into the House of Riches.
Gotcha. I missed that. Nice catch. So just a lot of little storage strats here. Picking up some extra money too. Why not? What kind of rupee we thinking? Maybe blue? I like to think that the more value the rupee, the oh okay. Now it's up there now.
I think he's just showing off at this point.
Yellow!
Oh my
nice
goodness.
call out by Golden there in chat. It was indeed a yellow rupee. That's pretty good luck, I guess. Only red rupee is better there. Alright, and yeah, we can talk to Mila from above here without getting caught.
Yep. Much easier than the regular strat. And there's another bottle.
Yeah, that's a vanilla bottle there from Mila.
Yep. I wonder what her original intent was to stealing that bottle, though.
Christ. Maybe she also has a gremlin that she needs to save. Alright, but yeah, we opened up the cafe bar door and we're teleported up here into the House of Wealth because CubeDavid stored the upper door earlier, as Alex pointed out. And looking through his inventory, should see the bottle as well as the pearl now. Yeah, this is a pretty standard windfall route here. We go talk to Miss Marie, which is a requirement of starting hide and seek later in the daytime. Oh,
Yep.
falling through the island there, not getting the jump slash.
Unfortunate.
Yep. Small time loss, but very easy to recover. Camera can get a little wonky with chest storage as well when you're halfway in a wall. But yeah, chest storage gives us very small collision, which lets us slide between a very tiny gap between the gate and the cliff, basically, there.
Ooh, spoils bag.
Yeah.
Tinkle may be worth it.
Yeah, we'll see. We do need to grab a joy pendant. There is one on Windfall, but it is rather slow to grab. So we're kind of hope that we just happen upon another joy pendant on Windfall here. If not, we'll see if CubeDavid opts to grab that joy pendant.
Ooh, spiky. Always appreciate the spiky chests.
Yeah. Spiky chests are chests that contain major items, not necessarily required items, but it's better than pieces of hearts and rupees. I'm gonna go for the Great Fish chest here. Maybe quickly doing this before going off to the Path Needle Rock.
Oh my god!
Wow, that's a very fast 3 bottles. That's funny.
Just wait until we get the last one.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever had a Season 7 seed where we've had bottle percent, but maybe this is the one. Alright, yeah, Nave is gonna head over to Needle Rock here, path to Helmrock King. Cannot grab the delivery bag on the gunboat, but I think this is a sensible choice.
Yeah, with those fire arrows, out of logic you can do 2 checks. In logic, just 1. But,
True, but you
who
also
cares
start the
about
bait
logic?
bag. Yeah, so exactly in logic to do both of these. Well, no, you're right, because the bow in Islet was out of logic.
Oh,
Still
you're... Yeah.
need bombs. Which we could find here, actually, on the... Okay, not
Oh,
this chest.
well, not this one.
Yeah. Alright. Well, then this should be something, because the path item cannot be the hinted item, the hinted delivery bag. It has to be a different item. So this is guaranteed to be the path to Helmrock, whatever this is.
Actually, Hammer's probably a good bet, then.
Yeah.
Like, unless the bomb bag locks the light arrows and Nave got the light arrows.
Yeah, that's true. It could be. That would be interesting information for Nave. Yeah.
Hammer time.
It's just Skull Hammer, makes sense. Required for Helmrock King. It's not too useful elsewhere. We have a Foolish Wind Temple, so that doesn't really do anything for that. There is Cabana, but we're still a ways from being able to do that. Oh, interesting. Maybe it's just gonna go to Forsaken Fortress without a sword, so he can't actually beat Phantom Cannon. Oh, he's gonna Wind Waker dive even. This is an interesting play. Really delaying Windfall here on Nave's side. Meanwhile, CubeDavid is going for the door, cancel route. Oh, falling through the water there. But doing door cancel to do hide and seek makes it a little easier. You can climb up walls like this, jump through others.
I imagine we're gonna get caught here.
Yeah, we go check the... Normally you check the chest on bed first, because it's just over on the left, but I guess Nave's gonna go check that later. It is interesting that he went this way, like he did the Windworker dive. He has the Skull Hammer. Typically you do the Windworker dive when you don't have Skull Hammer. But with Skull Hammer you could have just gone into dungeon vanilla.
Oh, and Lenzo has nothing. Unfortunate.
Tragedy. Yeah, you hate to see it. What about the jail cell here? Looks like it was 2-0.
Yeah, it seems like there's just junk, unfortunately.
Yeah. It would be really nice for Nate to find a sword here. We'll see if he can manage to pull that.
Oh my goodness. I think the only thing left is Phantom Ganon and the bed chest.
Yeah.
Well, other than Helmarok.
Yeah. Well, Cabana Deed. Not the most required thing. We can get around Cabana Deed with Deed Skip, which is using Hookshot to clip into Cabana. Although there's no guarantee that Hookshot just isn't in Cabana. Oh,
Ooh,
we have
spiky.
one chest. Let's see if this early Forsaken Fortress is worth it. Hoping for a sword.
Cheese.
Alright, so that's everything here in the dungeon. Tingle statue. That's the second Tingle statue. We know where the other one is. It's on paw print scale the wall, and that is
Unfortunately,
required.
we kind of need a grappling hook for that.
Yeah. Which we have yet to find. Alright, is Nave gonna head over to...
Looks like he's going to be doing Helmarok.
Okay. I mean, it is in logic.
Almost in logic.
Yeah, that's true. You need bombs to enter the dungeon. Yeah, very interesting decision to just rush Forsaken Fortress here, really putting off Windfall despite having the Picto, having the Fire and Ice arrows. Could give him quite a decent advantage if there's something something nice.
Yeah, just... I guess we're not doing that yet.
CubeDavid's just going to do a more standard routing here, going to Paw Print after Windfall. Did everything he could there. We'll have to come back again for, at the very least, the Tingle statue, but might also have to come back for the Wizrobe Cave, because that is an added check in Season 7 from regular settings. Or settings from previous seasons. Just gonna use the leaf here to get around the requirement to get rid of the boulder there. Nothing in the cave though.
Other than that statue.
Yeah. Yeah, the statue that we can't grab, fortunately. Let's see where he heads to now. DRI seems like a decent play. There is you can't get all 4 checks there. Out of logic.
Yeah.
The cave would be out of logic, but it's not too bad to use the bomb flower to open up the cave. Instead going for Cabana. Interesting. Only one check we can do here.
Yeah, because the delivery bag is kind of bomb plus grapple hook locked.
Yeah. Using the Picto to peek. You can peek with the Picto, but the telescope has more zoom, so Makes it a little easier to use the telescope. I still can't tell. Okay. Okay, looks like it was nothing.
Yeah, look
David
dead.
is leaving.
Well, it's probably going to do the great fish stuff.
Yeah.
Because CubeDavid is coming in from winner's bracket, whereas Nave is coming in from lower bracket.
Yep. So rather than a bracket reset, it's just one single best of 5 with the runner coming from the winner's side having a 1-game advantage.
No worries. It's good to ask questions.
Yeah. That's what we're here for. You're gonna use the hammer here to knock off Hamrock King's mask, and then use the hammer again to take care of this boss. 1 dungeon done. Half an hour into the seed. CubeDavid's gonna find his
Nice.
bow here.
Helmrock King's dying before he could explain anything to Nave.
Alright, is there something good? What was that, motion check?
I guess that's tentative.
Yeah. Nave hasn't turned to night yet, so the ghost ship will be at Crescent. It's not the most convenient place to get it, because you start at Crescent. But it's probably better than waiting until it gets the bomb. We'll see.
And I think CubeDavid is just going to grab that bow then. It makes sense.
Yeah,
And then probably get that hammer.
Gonna go a slightly different route here. Gonna take care of the Octafairy and then peak Angular before going to boating course, whereas Nave just went straight to boating course. So
Oh, yeah.
we're gonna see a new check here along with a hint.
It's not a bad play, though.
No, yeah.
Because that does give us info.
Yep. Although it's a hint for any item, including one that could be already hinted, or one that's in a foolish location, or one that we already have. So we'll see. We'll see how useful this hint is.
Or even a dead item.
Yeah. Yeah, it will tell us if it's not required, which could be quite good intel. Something like Cabana Deed not required.
We're getting Cyclos on Nave's side.
Yeah. Yeah, doing Cyclos here at Mother and Child after Crucible Fortress. Not too bad of a play.
You know what's gonna suck is if he was a sword.
Yeah. That would definitely suck for sure. Alright, we got Cyclos on one side, Great Fairy on the other.
Nope, Moblin's letter.
Cyclos. Can't quite use that yet.
Grappling hook! Oh my
Okay.
god.
Oh, and Bomb Island's a sword. Interesting. That's a... Oh wait, that was already hinted. That was a... Basically, oh, it was a copy of the hint that Coral gave us.
Oh my god, yes.
Yeah.
So it's a it's a double hinted sword.
Yeah. Yeah, and unfortunately we cannot get that sword quite yet, since we're missing bombs or power bracelets. Alright, CubeDavid went to Peak Headstone after and is going to do Cyclos here at Shark Island. So Cyclos is at 3 different islands. We're seeing 2 of them here. The third is Northern Triangle. Door cancel the bomb. Could go for that.
New strategy.
No, we do store a spiky chest here on DRI, on top of the boulder. Nothing in the
And
cave,
it's
so
dead.
yeah, Nate's gonna void here on the chest. Gonna get the item. Was a shield. That's semi-useful. We don't know anything about Angular quite yet, but Earth Temple is not in play. So the only use for a shield is angular.
I know someone who'd be happy to hear that news. Oof, unfortunate.
Rip. Yeah, I do wonder if Nave will just go straight into DRC here. It's quite wild that he still hasn't done Windfall. But I don't know, we'll see. We do know that the grapple is not in there though, it's on the Octo Fairy, so
Yeah.
it does go in, he'll have to double dip.
Oh my god!
Nice, the
I think that was
deluxe
arrow
pickdown.
mail as well, so...
Right, yeah. Looks like he's gonna go for the cave here as well. He has the fire and ice arrows, so you can cheese this cave with fire arrows. Nicely done.
Nice. Getting arrows, good strategy here.
Shark Island, a beetle always sells arrows. Very convenient considering Cyclus is there.
She gives us a real telescope and then a fake one.
Yeah. Alright, nothing on the wind shrine, just a piece of heart.
Yep, and this is boating course.
I think David's gonna go for the fire and ice arrows now. We'll see if he goes to angular to peek it. No, it's hinted foolish.
Oh, right. Oh, it's unfortunate.
Yeah. So that shield.
I know
is
someone who'd
entirely
be very
useful.
sad to hear about that news.
Yeah, that shield is completely useless because it's actually in logic as well to use the skull hammer to deflect the light arrows in the final fight. I mean, it would never come up because almost certainly you'll find a shield, but. Oh.
Oh, and there's something in DRI.
Another piece
Cheese!
of cheese. Yeah, Nave getting quite the collection here of shards. This is out of logic still until we have a way to properly remove the boulder. Alright, Nave
To be
isn't gonna
fair,
commit
the
to
bow
DRC.
is all... The bows are out of logic, too.
That's true, yeah. Yeah, I wonder where our logic is going to put us then. I guess it's in DRC, whatever it is.
I wouldn't be surprised if CubeDavid just did DRC here. It's a very reasonable play. It's something you can full clear.
Yep. Full clear, you have the bow to go backwards. And then really, he doesn't have many other good options in the overworld. So.
I mean, you have DRI as well, and DRI is not bad here.
It's going to do Fire Mountain. A kind of divisive check, I guess, in the community. Some people don't mind it, others do mind it. Like Nave's doing the sensible play here and just taking care of it now.
Yep. Yeah, the moment this guy comes onto the island, everything gets worse.
Yeah. But I keep David navigating that easily. And yeah, gonna be the first to go into DRC here. Not the first one in that dungeon though, because of how early Nave pushed music recordings. Oh, we got a spiky on Fire Mountain here.
Now, how spiky is it?
Oh!
Vanilla!
Another vanilla item this seed. Vanilla power bracelets. That lets us get our sword out of Bomb Island. And this is all still out of logic because, like you said, both bows still out of logic. Okay, I think Nave might actually be considering going to Bomb Island here and catching Ghost Ship there.
Oh, it's at Diamond Step right now, but
Yeah.
easy enough. And he grabbed the Joy Pendant.
Good presence of mind there by CubeDavid to get that. Can go turn that in next time he goes to Windfall. Oops. And Nave is really pushing the how much can I delay Windfall here. If he finds bombs, he can even grab the, and he does the Octofairy, which, I mean, you may as well. At this point, you're delaying Windfall so long. Could actually get the delivery back before Windfall as well. Kind of wild. That's all of Windfall you can do.
There we go. Yeah, that shot is tricky.
Nice, got the second rope. And there's a setup for the third rope, but I like to freehand it.
I usually just stick with the setup. It's easier for me.
Yeah. Looks like the ghost ship was nothing. Nice.
They'll stay
parry
nothing.
there.
Oh,
Like David to get up on the ledge. Oh!
bottle
Wow!
percent! Oh
We
my god!
actually have ball percent. That's crazy. Yeah, I'd have to double check, but I think this is the first and probably last ball percent of season 7.
Oh my god!
That's wild.
And then earlier today, I had lemons required while commentating. So this has been a very good day.
Yeah, a bit of a blessed seed here. Alright, CubeDavid probably not going to go for the boomerang here. There's not really, yeah, there's not really a use for it.
Yeah. It is also locked behind the grapple hook.
Yeah, the ball percent is pretty low because the other 3 bottles don't even have to be in an in logic check. Could be on Savage, could be on Sploosh, could be on Treasure Charts. So,
Oh no! Oh,
the
unfortunate.
Magtail. Yeah, these Magtails can be quite annoying to deal with.
They should have just made it a combat cave. And then have the switches do nothing but distract.
Yeah. Nice. Sometimes you can get a throw, but the Magtail doesn't quite land on the switch. There we go. There's the hinted sword. Hinted by both Coral and the Octofairy, although Nave doesn't know about the Octofairy hint yet.
And mini boss is nothing. So, sayonara.
Yeah, we're just gonna
We hardly
skip
knew
this
yet,
fight.
but it's time for you to go.
Yeah.
They get to sit at their post and live.
Yeah.
Usually
That's a
they
win-win.
get, exactly. They can't complain about that.
Alright, Nave's gonna quickly peek the cabana chest like we saw CubeDavid do earlier here. Let's see, it's nothing. And yeah, I am curious to see what he does. He could go back for Phantom Ganon. No, okay, he's gonna go Windfall here. Which means we will get to see Creep on Nave's side here.
Well, that's not a spiky, but...
No.
Ooh,
But that
speaking of
is-
spiky.
I CubeDavid's side pot room being something. I'm expecting bombs here so we can finally get our bows in logic.
Yeah, that's very much a possibility.
Yeah,
It also
although-
puts the grapple hook into... Wait, does it? Like... Or is
Yeah,
it
it's a bit
logical to
weird,
use
isn't
something
it?
else?
Because the grapple was on the Octofairy, which we need
Yeah.
boomerang, bow, or bombs to defeat. But boomerang is in
Oh,
DRC.
bombs? Okay, that would put that in there.
Yeah.
Let's see... Cheese!
Yeah, just a shard. Not bad. Do need those. But not immediately good. Ooh, Nave jump flashing a little too early there, and basically bonking off the wall. gonna go for the storage here in order to store the cutscene. Normally this would lock you out of the transparent chest if you do it, but because it's nothing. Oh no, he's gonna store the top of. Oh, okay. Right. I kind of forgot that Nave hasn't done Windfall at all yet.
Oh my god. So that is, I think it's 7 pieces?
Yeah, I think we're
known?
missing just one more. There's a
Oh, there's
small
a key.
Uh-oh. Mila right below Nave here. Probably needs to get going here. Unfortunately cannot go and do creep right now because Mila is gonna go open the safe. Yeah, the shards could be path, master chamber having something. Another key there on CubeDavid's side. There's that vanilla bottle on Nave's side.
True, dragons do indeed hoard a treasure.
Yeah.
Actually pretty common, not just only in Tolkien's dragons.
Alright, CubeDavid going for the boss key chest here. Nice little shortcut from this side. You can grab that ledge with leaf pumps.
At least in modern literature, he is, yes.
Not like the lighthouse here. You can actually snipe the torch without going through the walls of the lighthouse there. Don't have to wait for the hole. And yeah, we'll see if creep is something for this one.
Alright, come on, Creeb. I believe.
Oh!
Creeb! Let's go!
It's a Creeb W with a sword on Creeb. That's a nice find here. CubeDavid also finding a spiky chest in the big key chest. And that's
Look!
hookshot! Okay. I'm trying to think about what that means for logic. Nothing yet though, I think.
Yeah, because we already did,
Oh no, it put
diamond
boating
step.
course. So we can get the bow and boating course now in logic. Which means we can do the octo to get grapple.
Although grappling locks that because it's on BK.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay. Ah, confusing. Uh-oh. Magtail in CubeDavid's way. CubeDavid just wants the big key chest from that chest. What?
Yeah,
you need a
incredibly rude.
projectile to shoot the switches in the cave, though.
Yeah.
And all of our projectiles
shield.
are out of logic. Oh, nice. That's our mirror shield. We're not required to see it, though.
No, but it looks nice.
Yeah. Yeah, it does
And
look nice
sometimes
on
that
there.
is the most important thing in a randomizer, is if it
true.
looks nice.
That is true. CubeDavid with the Vadi model here. Looks very nice.
After all, every Zelda randomizer I've played has some sort of cosmetic option.
Yeah.
Heck, nah. Every randomizer I've played has some sort of cosmetic option.
Yeah, it is nice. Especially Wind Waker Rando, at least, having the different models. You can kind of associate models with players sometimes. Which is kind of
Yeah, and
fun.
the way that they color them too.
Yeah.
Yeah, people have just signatures for
Yeah.
that. It's like how some players have signature plays.
Yeah, that's true. Some players are known for certain routing options or decisions, playstyles. Alright, Nave's gonna turn to day now. Gonna go for that Lenzo stuff. Can also grab the Manenko check here because he has that deluxe Picto. Nice first try storage to set up the door cancel. David taking care of Goma here slowly. Not really a boss you can speed up. Well, here you can't use the bow, which is kind of nice. Not quite getting the one cycle there. It's kind of tricky.
But it's always a fine day or night when you can have when you have your character be customized, no matter if it's random or not.
Hmm. Yeah.
It's one of the reasons why I love Monster Hunter.
I couldn't see the item because there was a pot in the way on CubeDavid's side.
Oh my
That's
god.
kind of funny.
The pots of censorship.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't believe there's a creep model now.
Someone should make it.
Oh, it was
Oh.
Maggie's letter. Can't do
Not
anything with that
immediately
quite yet.
useful, but
Mhm.
will be eventually.
Yeah.
I think the only thing we have left for delivery is the note to mom.
Yeah. I'm wondering where our logic is.
It's somewhere. I don't know where, but it's somewhere.
Yeah. What checks do we have that are in logic? Wizrobe Cave is out of logic. Something. Our bombs have to be somewhere. I just can't figure out where. Okay. Maybe are both the Pictos in logic?
Dude, I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't. Oh, one of them was on Arrow Mail, right? So we're missing bombs for that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Deluxe Picto is definitely not in logic.
Yeah. Oh, it must be the spoils bag then. I feel like Miss Marie has to have bombs. I'm trying to think what else we have in logic. But yeah. Oh, I do wonder if Nave will grab that joy pendant on the island. Maybe he'll be the first one to that check.
Maybe.
David's not too far though. Just needs to return to Windfall now that he has a joy pendant from DRC. Nice little optimization here. Having Deluxe Picto while doing the Lenzo stuff is that you can use this photo for both this check and also the Manenko check. Don't have to
Oh,
take
I
a
did not
separate
know
photo.
that.
Yeah. So you should see Nate do that here. Just a chart though. Yeah, I'm not expecting too much until we check the spoils bag. CubeDavid also going to cheese the combat cave here, using the bonfire to open it up, and using the torches to light these kind of completion markers of the dungeon, or of the cave. Tricking the game into thinking we've actually beaten the cave. Is that
I mean,
Tingle
out of
statue?
logic, we could get that Tingle statue in paw print.
Yeah, definitely expect CubeDavid to go over there after this. Only 9 arrows though, so I don't know if he's going to do the combat cave. The
Oh, that's a good
wisdom
point.
cave.
Like, maybe if you got light arrows, definitely, but...
Yeah. Just gonna go for Fire Mountain for now. And it looks like Nave is setting up to grab that joy pendant on the tree here. So we're gonna see what Miss Marie has. I think it's gonna be bombs though. I don't think it could be. Like maybe it could be a bow? I don't know. No, would that make sense?
Well, I did not know that you could get a joy pendant on that tree, so that's something else.
Yeah, you need to complete the hide and seek quest, then talk to the bombers again, who will hint at the location of that joy pendant. And only then can you block that tree for a joy pendant. Then you have to watch a
Fair
cutscene
enough.
after. It's quite slow. But
Yeah, but sometimes it's a little bit faster than trying to find a goblin after.
yeah.
Oh,
No,
that was
it's
nothing.
So what checks do we have?
Unfortunate. Well, CubeDavid should be getting his power bracelets then.
Alright, where is Nave headed to now? He could go... He's going to DRI, which makes me think he's going to DRC. We know that his grappling hook is not there, though.
Yeah, unfortunately for him.
Yeah, so this is going to be a double dip of DRC. And there's no warp pot you can use to get back in quickly. So... There's going to be some time lost on Nave's side.
Yeah, truly unfortunate.
Yeah, only 6 arrows too, so he needs to be pretty accurate with shooting down the platform here. Oh wait, he's gonna... Nope, nothing.
Looks like CubeDavid will be getting that sword off of Creeb.
Yeah, returning back to Windfall here. Going for the snipe from the boat. I think Nave is hoping for an arrow drop from those pots. I don't actually know the drop tables for those pots, so...
Yeah. But I wouldn't be surprised if they had like a 0% chance of getting arrows for that.
Yeah, it could be.
Because it's similar to like what happened in Twilight Princess, where they only start to drop, like, put them in pots after Goron mines.
Yeah.
And even then, it's made pretty clear where they are meant to be used.
Well, I think based on where the keys were, because there's no key in the big key chest. Yeah, so that means all of the upper part of DRC is in logic, which means what was up there again? No.
No, Hookshot was boss key chest.
Right.
It was a shield. And it was some cheese, I think.
Yeah, okay. I've completely lost track of the logic at this point. If has one arrow, he needs to hit this. Oh, he gets it!
Nice.
That's a little spooky, but it works out. But now he has no arrows to go backwards here. That's unfortunate. So he's gonna have to go forwards, then go back. There's the sword from Creep.
Yep, and we know that he knows that there's a sword on Bomb Island because he got hinted to him twice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just in
Definitely
case you
not gonna forget.
Just in case you forgot, here you are.
Yeah. You forgot or you miswrote down your hints.
Oh, he's going for it.
Yeah, he's gonna go for Wizard Cave here. Did buy arrows
Yeah.
from Beetle.
Yep.
On Windfall.
Looks like he's cooking.
He's gonna grab this, and he's gonna grab the Tingle statue. And yeah, we're gonna see what's required on ankle.
Yep.
Oh, the boomerang was here too. That's right. So the boomerang lets us get the bow from boarding course. Which lets us
Where's
get...
the boomerang?
The boomerang was under rope bridge.
Oh.
Yeah, which lets us get the bow. Let's get the grapple from the octo. So yeah.
Yep, so boomerang's our first logical projectile.
That's crazy.
Oh, spiky.
Alright.
This could be bomb bag here. Or it's a wallet.
We do need that if we want to check the Tingle mail. We don't know anything about that mail check yet. Since Nave doesn't have that wallet, can't check it. Ooh, the wind not in the correct orientation here for Nave.
Yeah, that is a Tingle statue.
And what are we missing now? We're missing those bombs. We're missing one shard, and we're missing a sword and a bow.
Yep.
Oh, I'm missing quite a bit for Wind Temple too.
Yeah, we kind of need the iron boots and command melody.
Yeah. Yeah. So just gonna be full clearing the seed, as you do in Wind Waker.
Yep. Just when you think you hit go mode, like on one item left,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, I have about, what, at least 5 checks left? And they're all really spread out.
Alright. CubeDavid can go check what is here. Best thing to get would probably be bombs. Can go grab the delivery bag. And then just do delivery bag stuff. Shard would be interesting too.
And bombs.
Yep, makes sense.
That just put that other bow into logic.
Yep, it puts the shard in Forsaken Fortress in logic too. So we're all in logic now.
We just haven't. Oh, well.
Wallet
mail.
Nice.
So
Wizard Cave required, unless there's another wallet somewhere, which could happen, but unlikely.
yeah, you never know. So we're gonna get Rock Spire here. Makes sense.
Yeah, with the bombs, we can now do the gunboat along with the cave. Kind of awkward thing. Okay, it does pick up some arrows from the pots there. He needs a way to break the boards going backwards here, so.
Hopefully we don't get sniped here.
Yeah. There's the 6 shard for Nave there. Tying CubeDavid up in shards now.
Except he's also gonna get one more from here because Cube hasn't gone into Fortress yet.
Yeah.
Not that it's a big deal at this point. Because I'm pretty sure that's the next play.
Yeah, that totally makes sense. And we're gonna see if Phantom again is something, because that was a check that Nave couldn't quite do when he went in. Okay, we're gonna get rid of all 3 boulders there. You don't need to get rid of all of them. You can use Leaf to skip. But opting to just blow them up also works. Get the Bat Cave here.
Really one of the most cursed of all time.
Yeah, no boomerang to spam to take out the keys, so just gonna use our sword. Not too bad though.
Well, even with Boomerang, it's just annoying with how many there are.
Yeah. Yeah, there are a lot. Some of them like to keep hanging up on the ceiling, not aggroing onto you until you walk around a bit.
Unfortunately, nothing on that.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, happy 1 hour.
Yeah, happy 1
Already.
hour. Nave is out of checks here in DRC, no grappling hook. So he's gonna have to leave, come back. It's definitely unfortunate.
Right,
David,
CubeDavid hasn't gotten his hammer yet.
yeah,
But he can
gonna be
also
able
get that delivery bag now, too.
Yeah. So definitely some nicer routing on CubeDavid's side. Let's see where Nave goes to now. Gonna go grab a ferry from Mother and Child. To save
Gotta
Grandma
save
here.
Grandma.
Yep.
Gotta get some of that soup. Makes for some healthy bones
Yeah.
and strong muscles.
Yeah, we're gonna need that to defeat Ganondorf. Alright. David heading towards the golden gunboat at the top left corner of the quadrant here. That's gonna have our delivery bag, which is required as noted by our hints. So it should lead to something like the command melody or the sword.
Or
see.
both.
Or both, yeah. And Nave is gonna go save Grandma now with that bottle. Something that CubeDavid did very early into the sea, actually. Getting that bottle from Cliff Plateau. And there's the delivery bag for CubeDavid. Alright, CubeDavid also sniping the bird on top of Needle Rock here.
Or trying to.
Yeah.
How tricky they can be.
Yeah, getting a little bit bothered by another bird.
But yeah, this should be hammer for CubeDavid.
Yeah, definitely see him just going straight into Forsaken Fortress. It is a dungeon you can full clear quickly. So just get that done with. Don't see any reason not to. And let's see, where is they headed to here? I think this is Octa Ferry, but he needs to sail past Headstone here, which he's already peaked.
Yep.
There's a hammer.
Hammer time.
And I see a different route in Forsaken Fortress on CubeDavid's side because he does have the Master Sword. That route's going to include Phantom Ganon.
And we'll see, is it a spiky?
Yeah. It's not too bad for Nave to return and defeat Phantom Ganon, but he does kind of need to go out of his way to do so. Route typically starts with Phantom Ganon. Beat this guy to spawn in the chest. And Nave is gonna gonna get the grapple here. Probably gonna be a bit bummed that he didn't get this before entering DRC.
Ooh, unfortunate.
Getting hit by the orb there. Not quite getting the quick spins in.
Yeah. It's just like that sometimes with the controller.
There we go. Phantom getting done, and is it going to be a spiky? Oh, we're going to see on Nave's side too, because Nave is going to go back for Phantom getting now. Oh, just kidding.
Oh, this is Star Island.
I think it's Star Island,
Archipelago.
interesting.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
it's a
no,
spiky.
it's a spiky.
Nave might regret not coming back to beat Phantom Gang here. Gonna be a little delay before CubeDavid gets it. We save that chest for the very end, so we can chest storage up to the boss.
Yeah, I just recently picked up the new storage route for this dungeon.
Yeah, super nice. Don't have to get bumper storage, which can be quite tricky. CubeDavid gonna store this chest here. Fast way to get back up, avoiding there. There's a shard, so it might be a little tricky to actually see what can be stored, which can be kind of the bad thing about this strat. You lose time checking your inventory.
Yeah. But that's something for future CubeDavid to worry about.
Yeah. You could even just never check his inventory. Just eventually find out what he gets. Oh. Almost took a lot of it down there on Nave's side.
We got
Yeah, we
the
can see
two sniffer on one side.
Yeah. Sometimes these guys can be a little slow to get down too. They just keep sniffing up there. Okay, we see a storage there on CubeDavid's side in that low corner. And we can just store this chest and use the chest storage to climb up. Oh, uh-oh.
That was close. You could have just clipped out.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, makes it up though. Nicely done. Nothing over on Star Island on Nave's side. Alright.
Huge raid
Yo, welcome
from
on in.
Aloha Curb.
Extremely talented Wind Waker speedrunner. Welcome on in. We got some Wind Waker here of the rando variety. This is the Challenge Cup for the Wind Waker Randomizer Season 7. Grand Finals Game 1, Nave versus CubeDavid. CubeDavid is one game up because he came from the winner's side of the bracket. And is doing pretty well so far in this seed. Nave, unfortunately, with some some double dips here into DRC, gonna lose some time.
Yep.
And yeah, we'll have to figure out what CubeDavid stored there on Phantom Ganon. Wasn't a sword, so it probably was either shard or command melody, something. We'll see.
Nice. That should be all set up for Helmarok King.
Yep. Using storage there to jump into the tower during the cutscene, forcing Helmark to come down and fight us.
Where we can actually at least fight him head level.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, Nave unable to reach the platform in time. And I'm gonna void out, which is quite the walk, because he's gonna spawn back at this door. Hopefully can make it.
But I could very easily see a piece getting stored here. And David is going for quick spin strats, it looks like.
Yep. I like to use quick spins here, even though it's probably just as fast as using hammer, but it's just good quick spin practice. And there's boss number 2 done for CubeDavid. There's one more boss to go in a foolish dungeon, but we should still look for some items before we
Well,
do
I mean, we
that.
kind of can't really go in until we get Man Melody and Iron Boots.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. CubeDavid stored 2 items, so as far as CubeDavid is aware, he doesn't know which is where. We know the shard was on the bed, but
We don't know what was the other one.
no. See if CubeDavid. I didn't see anything.
Oh, it's a shard.
Stored a shard and a phantom cannon. That is that's pretty important. Nave is gonna need to go back and grab that at some point.
Yep. That just opened up Hyrule.
Yep, 1 check in Hyrule. Could be something. Maybe a required command melody and then have to come back up and do Wind Temple.
Yep, I could see that. Could even be a vanilla sword.
Could be, yeah. But yeah, CubeDavid isn't gonna Orphan Star Island, just gonna grab it. Nave getting that hook shot from the big key chest and going to beat Goma here. Then we'll need to do the Wizrobe Cave, get that wallet, get the bombs, get the Tingle Statue. And I mean, what else do we have? We got the delivery bag checks. I'm sure
I don't
CubeDavid
remember
played-
if Ice Ring is foolish.
It was, yeah.
That's
So-
unfortunate, because that would have
Yeah.
been
Well,
killed in the cutscene.
yeah. Didn't even stand a chance. But yeah, Ice Ring has 3 checks, so when it's foolish, it's a little sad. But CubeDavid missing that quick cutscene snipe there on the Bokoblin.
Going for the one on the Moblin.
Nice.
Goodbye.
Yeah, I guess to deal with one less Moblin. Does the lights take care of it quickly too? It's a solid cave there by CubeDavid.
It's such a shame that we don't have like a logical use for the dropped weapons that the enemies have, other than like the stuff Bokoblins have.
Yeah. Sometimes it is like logically expected to use, I think, like the Bokoblin drops when you are like swordless, but we don't have to worry about that in season 7 because we start with sword.
I mean, other than the occasional torch usage or breaking of those boards.
Yeah. Alright, CubeDavid gonna go for Bomb Island here. Gonna find that double hinted sword. As well as doing Ghost Ship here, which was nothing. We saw this earlier on Nave's side. Has the option here to go over to Cabana and quickly do those 2 checks.
Yep.
Which we probably will, since there aren't too many checks left in the overworld, and he still needs Command Melody, Iron Boots, and a sword.
And he's got quite a bit of mail.
Yeah. Okay, starting off with the bomb mail here, just a feather. Here's the expensive mail. See if that wallet from Pawprint is required for this.
Well, for that, I mean,
Yeah.
it was required for the mail.
Yeah. For the bombs, right?
And there's the
Deluxe
Deluxe Picto box.
Alright. Nave heading over to Pawprint here. So hopefully we'll do the Wizrobe Cave here. I'm not sure how many arrows Nave has right now. But has fire arrows, which can reduce the amount of arrows that are required for the cave. Only 11 arrows. That's almost. Is that enough?
Oh
No,
my
there's 6
god.
whiz ropes. Oh, hey,
The
low tilt
magtail
there.
pushed it off.
That's funny.
Honestly, I could see a windfall after this little loop. Because we do have Maggie's letter, we have Moblin's letter. Now he also has the fancy picture.
I'm not sure why Nave switched off the fire arrows there. Now he's gonna have to use 4 hookshot hits to take out this guy. Just gonna be a little slow.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, I think for CubeDavid, he only has delivery bag lock checks left. I don't think he has any that we haven't seen at least.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Alright, there's that wallet for Nave. Or he's gonna get in a bit here. Yeah, and the nice thing about going to ankle to check after this is that ankle gives you 50 rupees for every tingle statue. So that's a guaranteed enough money to grab the tingle mail. A high roll, that's true. It could be in high roll. That's very fair.
Yep.
I forgot that was in logic now.
Nave will have to go back into Forsaken Fortress and beat Phantom Ganon to get it.
Yeah. I wonder why he didn't do it when he was going to go Star Island. Maybe he forgot or something.
Possibly, I couldn't tell you. Or maybe he wrote it off. Maybe thinking I lose if that's what it is.
Yeah.
I could not tell you 100%, but
Yeah, we will have to ask him in the post-game interview. CubeDavid heading over to Cabana after Bomb Island. Very sensible routing choice. And they're grabbing the Tingle statue and... Oh, has Nave also not been to Papa at all?
Nope.
I didn't even realize that. So, yeah,
no, I got
pretty
focused on doing like dungeons super early.
Right. Yeah, I mean, a one-trip pop rent, that's pretty nice for a Nave there.
Yep.
Right, he'll surely go and check the required tingle after the wallet mill here.
Take care of those annoying rats.
Yeah. There's
This-
the light arrows from the wallet mail. The unrequired Nehru's Pearl. No need to spawn in Tower of the Gods.
Yep. Alright, is it a spiky is the question. Spiky.
It's a spiky. This could be one of our...
There's command melody.
Alright, Command Melody. Just need Iron Boots now to go into Wind Temple. And then we just need a sword left to beat the game. Cabana is loaded today, maybe with the double Wind Temple items.
Nope.
No.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, so we'll probably see CubeDavid go... I mean, he could go peek high roll quickly here. And then go do Windfall into Wind Temple. That's probably what he's gonna do.
Yeah, I very much could see that.
And that's
Like,
the,
well,
the
unless we don't get Iron Boots, because that's kind of important.
Yeah,
Oh, no,
but
he's doing
I don't
high
think
roll
there's
first.
anything else. Yeah. Joshua with the tracker instinct. Marking Command Melody. Yeah, I think this makes sense because he only has this and Windfall left, so he's
Yeah, and
guaranteed
if you
getting
get
Iron
this... Yeah, and if you get this first, then you could get Windfall on the way.
Boots. Yeah.
And you're guaranteed not to like double warp to Windfall.
Yeah, the only inconvenience would be if Zanari is something, because then you would have to travel back to Windfall, which is... Oh! Was that Spectre? Yeah.
Yeah, it
Okay.
is.
You need the fully charged Master Sword. So you could open up the Warp Pot, or rather the Warp, but you also need Boomerang.
Which we're not getting.
Yeah.
I mean, you could try using other things, but it kind of sucks.
Yeah, you technically can use the bow too, but it's pretty tricky.
I mean, I think I might have done it once. Just, because I really did not want to leave that, and it was awful.
Yeah.
Oh, Iron Boots.
Alright. So it's a required double dip of Hyrule here. A little annoying, but it is what it is.
Yeah. It's better at least getting this before Windfall than after.
Yeah. Yeah, so now CubeDavid only needs one more sword, guaranteed to be on Windfall. The most convenient would be anything that's not Zanari.
Yep, basically.
So he has Maggie's letter, Moblin's letter, Manenko, which we know is nothing, and Zanari.
Well, if it's
Yeah.
Zanari, I think it'll be immediately obvious to
Yes.
CubeDavid.
So CubeDavid entering go mode very soon here. Nave needing a few items to catch up here. Needs to go back for Phantom Ganon. And then needs to do Cabana for that command melody, followed by what CubeDavid did, basically. David again, that junk from Manenko there. Let's see where Nave opts to go here. Great Fish, that's heading over to Needle Rock to grab the delivery bag.
Yep.
Nice turnaround there on CubeDavid's side. You can see the outside of the map there. Just gotta get through this cutscene, then run over to Maggie. Yeah, we got ball percent. Very, very rare.
Yep. The sub 40 minutes as well. Well, it's not Moblin letter.
Nope. Yeah. It's a piece of heart, and CubeDavid's at 5 hearts now, which is quite a lot of hearts. Don't normally get hearts in Season 7.
Setting up for Zunari makes sense
Yep.
here.
Yeah, David's gonna find the sword either in the milk bar here, or we'll have to go into the Zunari trade quest, but...
Which at that point, I think it might be better just to do this now.
Yes, you could also find notes on Mom, I guess, which will make him do a little extra step to,
Nope.
To grab his sword, but...
Oh my god, that is a possibility.
Yeah, but no, it looks like Zunari will probably be our sword here. Kind of the worst check. The most inconvenience. But...
Of course,
still...
the one that isn't even hinted.
Yeah. Alright, there's the Nave with the delivery bag. Gonna go quickly to Windfall. So we'll be able to set up here for Zunari. David going to the Goron Merchant here. Town Flower for Nave. Seed Flower for CubeDavid. Looks like Nave is just gonna grab the Town Flower and immediately leave to go trade it. Just gonna get the other checks, I suppose, on the return trip to Windfall.
I mean, fair enough.
Alright, CubeDavid return to Windfall for the last time. Is this the sword or is this Notamam? That will be the question. If it's Notamam, it's an inconvenience because you have to go run down to the mailbox while you have Coral parked over here on the side. No.
Sword.
Yeah, so there's go mode for CubeDavid. Now needs to get through Wind Temple. Go mode Wind Temple can be a little spooky sometimes. Hopefully he has a good time with it.
Yep. All we need is that small key, and we can just do BK skip if needed.
Yeah, Nave's still missing a sword, irons, and command melody. Needs to visit a couple islands to grab those.
As well as Phantom Ganon.
Yeah. So Nave is gonna get his last sword here, but we'll still be missing some point items. Alright, let's see how convenient the small key is here in Wind Temple for CubeDavid. Preferably it's just the first check and you can just go mode from the get-go.
Imagine if it was actually the boss key first.
Yeah. Not too bad, not having to do the boss key skip. And you're definitely hoping for a fast small key. Dang, CubeDavid already putting on the iron boots here.
Already prepping.
Already prepping for this to be junk. Well, I guess you can grab the chest after spring or storing the jump. So, it's not too bad. It is a key.
And it is a key.
Yeah. Wind Waker only has one key texture for chests, so no way to tell if it's a small or big key. Yeah, we're gonna hookshot the tree here while keeping the spring out of our sight. Okay. The big key, there it is, like you predicted.
I did not even mean to do that.
There's
Oh
the
my
sword
goodness.
for Nave there. Uh-oh, throwing my car against the door. Whoops. Yeah, that's definitely nice for CubeDavid. Still needs to find that small key though.
So that means we don't have to go for BK skip.
Yep, no need to do any storage shenanigans.
Yeah, because I just recently learned how to do the basement without storage.
Nice. Yeah, that's a big one to know. Having to bring my car all the way down. Nothing, not a small key there. You have to keep looking. Nave heading for Cabana now. So that is going to be finding his command melody.
Yep. He needs to go back into Forsaken Fortress.
Yep. For that shard. That has to do another warp to Tower of the Gods. This time to go into Hyrule for the Iron Boots. So a pretty solid advantage here by CubeDavid. Let's see if he can maintain it. There's my car. You don't have to plant all the trees here. You just have to plant the top one, which unlocks the door. And there's no need to go into that barred door there in Rando.
No. Just skip all of that annoying puzzling. That's why
Yeah.
with storage, I find this dungeon to be actually quite fun.
Yeah.
And like all the little skips and clips.
Yeah.
Whereas Earth Temple is still garbage.
There. Yeah, the skips it. Oh. Okay, CubeDavid dropping a leaf pump there, so gonna have to try again. But definitely when you're learning Wind Temple, the first major thing to learn is definitely skipping, opening that lower grate, because it skips so much of nothing.
Yep.
There's no checks on the way to the switch to open up that last grate, so you will save yourself so much time.
Yeah, doing stuff as intended is not always the best thing.
Yeah. And Nave still, or not Nave, CubeDavid still hunting for that small key, getting Greg there. Not gonna pick him up though. Leaving nature, leaving the room as he found it. Is that a key chest? Yes, it is.
Looks like it.
The small key for CubeDavid will be in full go mode now. Meanwhile, they've grabbed the command melody from Cabana, and now needs to go back to Phantom Ganon for that shard. I don't think he has anything left though in the overworld, so this should be a beeline over to Forsaken Fortress. CubeDavid save warping out of the Cyclone's room, gonna take the warp pod back to the hub room, having a little bit of trouble blowing up that bomb early.
And thankfully, the clip here is really nice and simple. No craziness.
Yeah, no storage needed, just need hook shot.
And a good angle.
Yeah. It's pretty easy to get that angle, just squeeze into the corner there. Gotta aim at a not too precise spot. And yeah. Easily out of bounds, and here's the required use of the small key. Let's get this entire room. Well, at least defeating the enemies in here. You still have to climb up. So we'll hit the switch here.
At least that Wizrobe only spawns morphs, so it's not a big deal.
Yeah. To start moving though, because you will start to shoot fireballs and you don't want to get knocked midair by any of those.
Is it buffering for you, or is it just me?
It looks fine to me.
Weird.
I don't know, maybe
We
it's
just fix
buffering
that.
on restream.
Nah, I think it's just my end. It's unusual.
Just the classic technical issues.
Yeah, it just
CubeDavid.
fixed itself with a refresh.
Nice. CubeDavid skipping, playing the tree there. Not too hard of a trick. And Nate picking up the shard here. That will be his key to getting the iron boots out of Hyrule, which he knows are there. Yeah, basically. That's a good emote.
It is.
Alright, we got cat jams on CubeDavid's side. It is the Mulgara fight. Trying for a re-grab there, not quite getting it. Maybe out of arrows here for Hyrule, so I'm gonna have to defeat the Dark Nets using the sword instead of the lights. A little difficulty grabbing the tongue there. Not getting the re-grab there either, unfortunately. Alright, trying to get the mid-air snipe here on Mulgara's tongue. Let's get it.
Nice. Very
For the
clean.
regrab.
Almost.
Getting that one. Yeah, that one's kind of tricky. Don't really have a visual cue or anything for it. Kinda cool.
Yeah, it is. I was watching Rick Schmitty get it. It's like, he makes it look easy, but it's not.
No. Yeah. Hopefully, CubeDavid gets it here as well. Nicely done. That's Mulgera done for CubeDavid. Now has the Hyrule climb.
It'll basically be when one leaves Hyrule, another enters, I guess.
Yeah, that's definitely what it will be.
But there are irons for Nave, and that'll put him in go mode.
Yep. Yeah, just some unfortunate routing there by Nave. You know, missing the shard from Phantom Ganon. Having to double the DRC.
Yep.
Not even grappling.
Double dip of Fortress.
Yeah. But yeah, really clean play and routing by CubeDavid. Nave save warp there, but save warping just puts you at the top of the room for some odd reason. So.
Yeah, it's not quite like in mixed pools.
Yeah. Alright, CubeDavid is off to Hyrule now for the second time. The required double dip of Hyrule. Yeah, the runner's basically holding, or like, you know, crossing paths here, but they can't see each other. It would probably be pretty demoralizing for a Nave if he could see. Well, I guess not necessarily, because you don't know if CubeDavid's going for irons or going for Hyrule.
Yeah.
But if you can see your opponent going into Hyrule there, as you're exiting it, that could be kind of spooky. Sure, that is what Link offers the king to do at the end of the game, but...
The king rejects.
Yeah.
And he opts to drown,
Yeah.
which is probably one of the most painful ways to die.
True. Alright, there goes the barrier for CubeDavid. See how clean of a Hyrule we have here. It is something that every runner should really make sure that they practice, because you do it every seed.
Yep. It's just like in Twilight Princess. You do Hyrule Castle every single seed.
Yeah. So very important to practice, and we've definitely seen extremely close races. Races decided by seconds, single-digit seconds. And, you know, that could be the difference between missing a shot on Puppet Ganon, or missing a
Or
roll,
getting
or something.
or getting some really good shots in.
Yeah, getting some really clean shots. Maybe making it a little higher on a rope climb. Could also be, you know, a couple bonks here and there.
Although CubeDavid does have at least enough of a lead where he can choke a bit.
Yeah.
Because it does take a while to get through Wind Temple, especially for the key.
Yeah, the hunt for the key. We'll see if Nave gets the same one. He could go for a slightly different path to Wind Temple and end up finding a different small key than the one CubeDavid found. Alright, there's the Phantom Ganon number 2 defeated on CubeDavid's side. This one you can just snipe with light arrows. Got the grand staircase here.
Yep.
Quickly dispatch of these enemies with the very overpowered light arrows.
Reminds me of another game's climb, although slightly different arrows this time around.
Yeah. Yeah, no chance of dying in this hallway. Well, probably. I mean, if you really want to, I'm sure you can make it happen.
Yeah, you'd have to basically run out of arrows and just not know where... Because there are some arrow drops in the pots.
Mm-hmm. But CubeDavid's all filled up, full hearts, full magic, full bombs, full quiver.
Ooh,
Getting the
nice
first.
immediate shot.
Yeah, you love to see it. Ooh. Oh. Trying
Oh
to go
god,
for
he's
some,
moving so much.
Yeah, going for some under the leg shots there. Missing that shot on the tail.
Yeah, it doesn't help that he was moving in that direction now, too.
Yeah.
Nice shot.
Nice. For a quick third snipe.
Almost.
Not quite. Yeah. Nicely done. Yeah, I mean, I think any PG one where you can avoid the spin cycle of Puppet Ganon is a pretty decent PG one. So nice work there by CubeDavid. Looks like Nave is going to do the same route that CubeDavid did in Wind Temple, so we're going to grab this Many Cyclones small key. Alright, CubeDavid going to set up for what's called the Crypt Shot here, which is sniping the tail while the spider Puppet Ganon is raising. Misses it though, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's a pretty tricky shot, that's for sure. I think I got it once, but if it was... that was like a complete luck shot on my end, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, can definitely become more consistent with practice, but sometimes... yeah,
Speaking
gets
of
one
which...
there. Yeah, nicely done. Crypt Shot. Speed up the fight. Now on to phase 3, the final phase of Puppet Ganon.
Well, we see a Trog shot.
Let's see. Trying to get the snipe for the first shot. Just gonna use bombs to stun. Lining up for a Trog shot.
Almost.
Oh, I think he got it. I think that...
oh, okay.
yeah, I think he got it. So nicely done there by CubeDavid to get the Trog shot and then getting this last hit. Nicely done. Nicely done. Oh yeah. When I'm on commentary, I watch both streams muted. So I definitely couldn't hear the visual or the audio cue, but it did look like he got it. Looked a little weird though. Alright, Nave in full go mode here, now needing to clip into the basement as CubeDavid starts the rope climb there.
Yeah, it looks like Nave is going for storage.
Yeah. Might have forgotten that he picked up the big key. But he does have the big key, so he doesn't have to worry about chest storage. Or the big key skip, rather. Alright, CubeDavid is up. Gonna go for grapple skip here. Oh, accidentally jump slashing off.
But I can tell you that L sliding is so much easier in Wind Waker than in Twilight Princess.
No.
I can somewhat get Pog Slide without buffering.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah.
Because
Really
in TP it is way harder, especially since it's also for like opponent sliding as well.
I see.
Which is legal in standard. I still have not gotten that, which I do want to learn.
Alright, souped up Ganon is pretty fast, less than a minute if things go well. And we're already on to phase 2. Oh, Nate getting hit there by the fireballs. Unfortunate, but not too big of a deal. Alright, Zelda waking up. Just need one final reflect on CubeDavid's side and he will take game 1. Moving us to championship point. GG's CubeDavid finishing in first place. Well played. 147.23. Solid routing during the seed. Got that grapple before DRC. Got to full clear FF as well. And yeah, now is one game away from being our Season 7 Challenge Cup champion. It's definitely not
And it would be a full sweep as well. But yeah, GG's.
Hi, GG's.
GG's, well played. How are you feeling after that seed?
Honestly, for a full clear that took me like less than 1 hour 40, I feel pretty good about myself. Not gonna lie.
Nice. Yeah, you definitely had a very nice route throughout the seed.
Yeah, I feel like once I got the bow on Islet out of logic, I was like, okay. Oh yeah, hi Nave.
Yo, Nave, GG's, welcome. Nave from the future here.
Oh, no, GG.
GG's.
But yeah, after I got my bow on Islet out of logic, I was like, okay, let's just go and do Octo Fairy, Headstone, and Cyclos. Then I got the grapple.
Yeah.
Then I was like, okay, let's go get Fire and Ice so I can full clear DRI and DRC in one trip. Can go to Fire Mountain. And after I got my hook shot as well in DRC, I was like, okay, that works out pretty well. Then when I went to Parprint, I was already hoping that Ankle had my bombs. Because then I could just go Needle Rock, FF, Bomb Island, and then basically end at Wind Temple, which worked out extremely well.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it definitely worked out really well. That getting that bow from Islet helped both of you. Just grab all those extra things out of logic before going into DRC. Unfortunately for you, Nave, you missed out on the grappling hook before your DRC dip. So you ended up having to double the DRC there.
Yeah, I kind of figured that was gonna be a killer there. I kind of convinced myself at one point that the leaf path to Goma would be for like small key in the basement, and grapple would be like on the boss stairs or something. I've had that happen before. Thought maybe it could happen again, but was not the case.
Yeah, for me it was pretty much opposite case of, okay, I'm expecting that grapple will just be leaf locked somewhere in overworld, and that's why I also went for like Top of Cabana and Great Fish rather early.
Yeah, I did check those.
I
Hoping
mean,
as
in the
well.
end, it ended up being kind of behind the boomerang. You know, the leaf locking
Yeah.
the boomerang to get that. Of course, who gets boomerang when you could just get a out of logic bow?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I guess boomerang could be it. Yeah, I was just assuming for the bow, but I never thought about boomerang. I just left it behind, but that makes a lot more sense, because another thing that I was having issues with was that maybe I didn't mark something on my tracker or like mistrack something, but I thought at one point I had. But I think it's just because I didn't mark boomerang, so I still have a lot of stuff out of logic, and it was really confusing me for a long time. But that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were trying to figure out the logic at the beginning of the seed there, and yeah, the boomerang is your logical ranged weapon to grab the bow from Bone and Course, the grapple from the Octo. Pretty interesting logic there, but yeah. You also, Nave, went to Forsaken Fortress really early. I was a bit surprised. What was your kind of thought behind going so early?
I just wanted to make an aggressive play because I figured, I was like, I didn't have Master Sword, which kind of sucked, but like I can do everything else, so I might as well. And if I have to check PG later, at least it's not like that bad. It's like right there.
Right.
So I just wanted to make an aggressive play because playing against David's hard, you know. I mean, there's huge time gap between us here. It's kind of disheartening, but I tried to do what I could.
Yeah. No, that's fair. Yeah. Yeah, but like you said, I think just the unfortunate not getting the grapple for DRC definitely was not good for you.
Yeah, the
But,
grapple and the really the kind of like awkwardly deep bombs I wasn't really happy about either. Otherwise, I was like pretty much until the grapple thing happened, I was pretty happy with all of my routing. Like I thought all my choices and stuff were going fine. Um, not knowing where grapple was and assuming it could have been in DRC up until then, like I was feeling pretty good. I just wanted to avoid windfall for as long as possible, which I felt kind of justified on because it wasn't really that helpful, to be honest.
Nah.
no,
wasn't.
yeah, it wasn't. It was definitely a little surprising seeing you put it up because you had the bow first. You swam to Islet from Diamond Step, whereas David went back to Islet after Diamond, like, after doing stuff after Diamond Step. So you had the Picta, you had the fire arrows, so I thought, that would be enough to go to the Windfall, but then you went to do like FF and stuff. Maybe trying to push finding bombs or something so you can grapple every bag before going to Windfall, but it didn't quite work out that well. But
Would have been ideal, but no, the bombs and the grapple logic just couldn't make it happen.
yeah. What you did make happen was ball percent though. All
True.
4
Oh
bottles.
yeah.
That's a rarity. I think. I don't remember another season 7 race where I've seen ball percent. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
I've
also
no
disappointing.
recollection about any seed with bottle percent either,
yeah.
other than this one.
Ghost Ship being dead was a disappointment since Helmarock dropped it, and I knew I must have
Yeah.
done that first,
Yes.
but then it was just didn't really help.
Yeah, it definitely sucks when your gambles don't pay out, but I respect going for the gambles.
Yeah,
It's
like I
not-
said,
it's
I
not too
felt
bad.
good about it all the way up
Yeah.
until the grapple on the ferry after DRC. I still stand by what I was doing.
Yeah. No, I think both of you played well and had good routes. Just one worked better than the other. But yeah, we are gonna move on to game 2. Don't know when that is off the top of my head.
I think we scheduled it for next Friday, 7 p.m. UTC and 2 p.m. EST, I think.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
so
we-
saying 2:10 EST.
yeah, nice clean PG there.
That was
by,
really clean.
by Nave there.
Yeah.
This Nave guy had a really clean high roll overall. We'll have to see how the rest goes, but I think he did pretty well actually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, CubeDavid missed the first crypt shot there, so we'll see if this Nave guy, as you say.
Can you do better? Like, can the
See,
snake guy
see.
do better?
Okay, hang on, hold.
Hold.
Okay.
Oh? Oh,
Oh,
unfortunate.
blocked by the keys. I
Yeah, those
truly, I
keys.
still think that would have worked if the keys wasn't there. This probably would have been maybe my first, or at least one of very few 9 for 9 shots if that keys wasn't there.
Dang.
Dang.
Slight spoiler, but
Yeah.
Huge shot.
Yeah, nice first snipe there.
okay, unlucky.
Unlucky.
Hold,
Setting up for Trog shot. Ooh,
Nice.
Gets it. Nicely done.
clean. GG name.
Very clean.
Beautiful.
Uh,
RPG was better than mine.
My family right now is waiting for me to drive over to them for a dinner, and I'm just sitting here watching myself.
yeah, I respect it. Drinking that soup for a Gendor fight. Let's see how good your rope climbing is.
It could have been better, but we'll see.
We'll see.
Let's see if Nave's standards of could have been better means a lot or not.
Yeah, higher than David went, if I recall correctly. You had a pretty short
Oh.
rope
Yeah.
climb. Did fall, but did
Oh.
recover.
But right on the frame he was gonna stop, he fell. Unlucky.
Unlucky.
Yeah, that was an insane rope climb. Holy.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm good high roll. Happy with that. Just rest of the seed could have gone better, I guess.
Yeah. Let's see how this Gandor fight is. Sometimes it is RNG dependent. Okay, not getting hit. Almost maybe getting kicked there, but looking good. Okay, the parry there after the kick, nicely done.
Yeah, I hate the kick parry. It's the it's terrible.
Yeah.
You have to kind of react to that. Hopefully getting a not troll Zelda shot, nice. There it is. GG's to you, Nave.
GG's name.
Jeez.
GG's.
Over 10-minute difference. I'll have to close that next time.
I believe, yeah. It's gonna be an exciting race. Game
Oh,
2
yeah.
happening on Friday. Anything either of you are looking forward to? Like, I know Rick mentioned, like, didn't want DRC in Game 3. I don't know if you have a dungeon preference that you'd like to see or not see.
As long as I can evade an ET casino, I think I'm fine with most stuff the game throws at me.
Yeah,
Like, that
I
is
like
the thing
ET.
that actually screwed me over quite a few times recently.
I like ET for the most part. I don't really like Totji just because whether it's go mode or not, it just sucks. But I mean, I'm kind of fine with anything, I guess.
Alright, let's see it. We'll see a double dip, Ganon maze required.
I
All
mean,
the
I
secrets or
had a
something.
seed recently where I had a hard required Picto hinted on Ganon Maze.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
None of that though. None of that.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe we'll see like another FF where maybe, an early FF dip ends up paying out or something. Be
Maybe,
spicy.
yeah.
But yeah, that will have to wait until next Friday. So best of luck to both of you for Game 2.
Thank you.
Yep. Thank you for the restream and the match, David.
Honestly, same to you. Thanks for the great match, and thanks all for the restream. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, I think we can hand it off to Golden Devil to wrap things up.
Yeah. Again, thanks to both of our runners, Nave and CubeDavid. Thank you to our two commentators, Alexandra Harold and Tanjo, and our two trackers, Joshi and Lata Chiamaka. Like we said, the next game will be on Friday. So if you're in the US, have a good Thanksgiving before then. And just trying to see quiet schedule here on ZSR the rest of the weekend. Just some Ocarina of Time qualifiers tomorrow. We're going to go right over to ZSR 2 right now, where they are streaming one of those. So thanks for watching, everyone, and have a good night.
Bye bye.
See ya.
Bye.